Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Well, I'm Art Crandall.
And I'm Art Crandall.
So that must mean it's time for Cooking with the Crandalls.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyway, we have a graduation ceremony to uphold, and we'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2008.
Congratulations, all you people who've come over my house and, dirtied everything and,
Yep. Just
and all the
everything
others.
like that.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Well, what do we have for today's show? We have a bunch of stuff.
We do.
Well, I always like on the summer night to go out and just start up the grill.
Yep, as it's coming to summer.
And one of the items that I always put on the grill is a nice steak.
Do you really?
Do I really?
Do you really?
Do. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a nice peppercorn steak with balsamic vinaigrette reduction. We've done that once before.
Okay.
The reduction, and then we're gonna make a. It's what's it called? It's the red pepper steak with simple butter, a little red pepper in there.
Okay.
On the top of the steak, and you got something prepared, don't you, today? You made it the other night too. Those were delicious.
Some sweet potato French fries.
Homemade sweet potato French fries.
Homemade.
Very easy too.
Tremendously easy.
And what else do we have? Oh, so remember we did the Greek episode.
Everything Greek.
Yep.
Oompa. Everything Greek.
It's what's that? Greek means Greek. That's
Greek.
Absolutely. It means everything.
Lemon is from the Greek word, meaning it's from Greek on a tree and it's yellow.
One of the favorite appetizers that people like to go out and have is the spinach artichoke dip.
Yes.
So we're gonna make a homemade spinach artichoke dip.
Ooh, very good.
And it's not gonna be it's gonna be rational.
Rational, not
kind of like you pick up everything at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Nothing that you will find at famous restaurants.
Yeah.
And
it's really funny because when you turn around and you look at what's really at a famous restaurant, it's people like us who turn around and people like you at home who might want to say, okay, what are they making? What do we have for leftovers?
Yeah.
What does this go with this? And of course, a little more with education like you. Oh, I'm going to make a roux or a roe or something like that.
A roux is just flour and clarified butter. It's used to thicken soups, stocks, or sauces.
Yeah.
And that's just what we're going to do here is we're going to thicken up some sauce. The balsamic vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Just put it on the stove, add a little bit of sugar. There you go. The sauce is made.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a little sweet and stuff.
A little sweeter. But if you reduce it enough, it's sweet anyway.
Okay.
It's got that bitter tart flavor though too as well. That's
right.
what the sugar's there for.
All right.
So we're gonna turn the Spanikopita and make my own creation. I thought about this last night and said why not? Some asparagus.
Very good.
In phyllo dough with some goat cheese actually.
Ooh.
And a lot of people, they hear
Sounds good.
goat cheese. What's this?
Goat cheese?
It's
What's
disgusting.
this?
It's goat's cheese. Exactly.
That's right.
But it's delicious.
Huh.
And I will make that today.
Did you know that the world, there is more cheese made from goats than there is from milk?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
And more people drink goat milk than cow milk.
Well, there's a lot of farmers out there, over there in Europe that...
A lot of countries like India, things like that, where they don't do the cow thing, they do the goat thing.
Huh.
Interesting, huh? Do you know that, Mike?
No? I didn't know that either. You must have done some research before this show.
I did.
There it is. There's that fact. It's inside the head now. So what I'm going to do is... We already got the spinach. It's a box of spinach. And a
frozen box of spinach.
Frozen
very
box,
easy, right?
Very easy stuff.
69 cents or something like that.
Yeah. If you want to do, fresh spinach, you can do that too.
Yeah.
But frozen spinach, you can put it in the microwave, put it on the boiler.
Yep.
And boil it, and we just.
It's very easy.
That's what we did. We put it on the boiler. We have the spinach set aside.
Yeah.
Now you're going to need a cup of sour cream.
Cup of sour cream.
Half a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Half a cup of Parmesan cheese.
And a full cup of mozzarella cheese.
Full cup of mozzarella cheese. So what we have here, this is for the artichoke thing, right?
This is for the spinach artichoke.
Okay, yeah. So that means we have a half a cup of Parmesan. And you've got the grated, I see.
Yep, grated Parmesan already. We got the mozzarella over there.
Mozzarella, yeah. Okay.
We have a cup of sour cream.
Cup of sour cream.
And we have the can of artichoke hearts.
Can of artichokes.
Of course.
Artichoke.
Artichoke. And the spinach is actually over there draining as we speak.
Very good.
Okay. So you have the asparagus. You put it in the pan. You're boiling.
Okay.
Okay. You bring it up, and you chop it up into fine pieces.
Now, do you boil it? How do you boil it? So when you see a boil, so you don't leave it in there for half an hour, 45 minutes, right?
It not only will it lose its color, which is why I had to put in an ice bath after it was done
to stop it
from cooking.
Remember because
show number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
exactly.
Whatever shows that was on, and we take it and we're just going to chop it up into small pieces.
You'd almost say that if it was a piece of spaghetti, it might be al dente.
I like it to be a little crispy. I like it crispy, but soft in the middle.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly how it is. So that's kind of like a fine art.
Yeah, cooking's was art. To revert on earlier episode.
Exactly. So what you do is you just put the asparagus in there. In boiling water already.
Yep.
Okay, so you let it boil.
Yep.
So the asparagus in, and you just kind of time it for color. When you see a little color change.
Yep, exactly. Or you could just do the art method, which is pick it up every once in a while and take a bite.
It's like the spaghetti method. Throw it against the wall. See
if it sticks.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of sheets of phyllo dough. Now we did this before with the Spanikopita.
That's right. Everything Greek.
Everything Greek. And just going to take one sheet at a time. Lay it down. It's okay if it rips a little bit, because you're going to have multiple letters.
Yep.
Take those sticks. Yep. And then we're going to brush the phyllo dough with some butter.
Let's see, you brought your brush.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is cooking with Crandalls. We improvise.
That's right.
And
now, while you're doing that, can I just say what I did? I went to a certain store that is a discount retail store, and they have one of these things that you can, I don't know what this is, a grater or something.
Yep.
And what it comes with.
That's a great. I'm trying to think.
Wait,
I forgot the French term for it. It's a
La French grater.
Yeah, it's a La French grater. It'll come to me later in the show.
And what it comes with is a different kinds of blades. I don't know if you can see this. It's different kinds, So you can julienne, you can whatever you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wider of the two and just put it in here. And it's just that simple. And then what it can do. Now, what I did, and at home, be careful when you do this, because these are really, really sharp. Okay? And we can just go down like this, and what it does is it makes a nice long French fry.
Very nice.
Yeah. So what I like to do is I forgot the actual thing that holds onto it, like there's something that clamps on it, so you don't cut your fingers.
Yeah.
Because this is the only dangerous part. I can do this, and you just watch your fingers, Oh
yeah. Excuse me.
And it makes nice fries, and you can see they're nice,
Very nice.
So what we did was we also brought our fry-later.
Yep.
And they cook now. Sweet potato French fries, because they're more dense, and they're dense, they hold the liquid. Don't forget that. So they're going to take longer to cook in the fry-later than regular old French fries, like regular potato fries.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta keep that in mind when you fry it. Don't be afraid to leave it in there. Okay. Now also, what I can do is I can pull, maybe if I can, pull this out, and I can just make I feel like somebody on a certain TV, late night TV infomercial, and it's just that easy.
It's just that easy. Look at that. Look at that. Equal portioning. Yeah. It's beautiful.
That's right.
How much is that on sale for again? Yeah. No problems at all. So anyway,
but if you buy now.
As my dad's doing that, I'm just going to take my knife and cut it into little squares.
Okay.
Just so we can do the same thing that I did with the Spanikopita.
Okay.
And take the same and do it from this side. You're going to have to hold the phyllo dough, otherwise it's going to jump out on you.
Okay.
Literally, watch it. It jumps,
Looks good.
Anyway.
So now you're cutting it into squares.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Just squares, and you put a little, what's that? Just regular melted butter?
Regular melted butter, put it on. And speaking of butter...
I have one question. Where's the camera, Mike? I don't know if you can see this, but the butter is broken into 2 different sections.
See this right here?
Where are we?
This is beautiful.
That camera might be better.
Camera?
Yep.
This, if you take away all the fat, it's the milk fat particles down the bottom. If you take away that, and you just have the stuff at the top, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
If you just grab this is called clarified butter.
Okay.
So when cooks do clarified butter,
yeah,
they put pounds of butter in us.
So the bottom part, what's the bottom part? What do cooks do? Just get rid of it, or?
What they do is they either if they depouillage, which is skim the top of the impurities.
It's French. They have a word for everything.
Yeah, I mean they're French. Who knows?
Depouillage. Yeah.
And
interesting. I didn't
but this is a clarified butter, and it has a higher what is it? Has a higher cooking temperature.
Yeah.
Than
regular
which is
butter.
why. And then you have fortified butter, which is half clarified butter, half oil. And I think I mentioned that in one of our very first shows, but it was
you did.
It was changed. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple pieces of the asparagus, put it right in there.
I'm going to make lawn fries.
A little goat cheese. Ooh.
You can make any type of fries you want. You go to different restaurants, and they say, "Oh, I got the long skinny fries, or the regular fries." This thing actually, and it's less than $20, but please be awful careful. Use that thing that I don't have, that holds the thing.
Now you're noticing that I'm brushing my fingers with the butter just to seal it, make it like a glue on the phyllo dough. The phyllo dough is very moldy. You can mold it to any shape you want.
Oh, okay, it's not moldy.
It's not moldy.
These are these julienne fries.
Easily moldable.
That's what they call them. That's one of those things. Okay.
All right. So anyway, I'm just going to continue making a couple of these.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is just show you these julienne fries. And now, what you want to do, okay, for the different fries, you want to cook them with the same type of thing that you've made. Like you wouldn't cook this thing with these julienne fries.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to overcook one because of the thickness of the other.
That's right.
Basically what you're saying.
That's basically what I'm saying.
I got you.
So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to collect a few of these, the big long ones. I'll do the long ones first, and I'll throw them right in the fryer later because they take the most time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm just still putting the cheese for all of these, so we can get one big batch of these. What do you think we should call it? We've come up for a name for every single creative thing we've done before. What do you think we should call this? You got Spanikopita, call it Asparakopia?
Asparakopita.
It's Greek.
It's Greek. That was the last show, but it transcends into this one.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
Well, you always got to do those flashbacks.
That's right. Let me help you with this thing. So this is so easy now. Just remember what we're doing. This is pre-purchased. You
can get phyllo dough at any Roach Brothers.
Yeah.
It's actually very, very difficult to make phyllo dough. So it's actually a good thing that it's there for purchase.
And look at that. That's exactly how easy it is. All I did, excuse me, right? You put a couple of these in here. Okay. And then I just fold it.
And use a little bit of the butter to seal it.
Yeah. And
we're good as new.
Good as gold. Look at that. And that looks really good too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's really good. I mean.
Okay. So if you want, I could be doing this. And you want to start your artichoke salad or artichoke dip?
Now what we're going to do is we're going to take all the ingredients. I got the cream cheese in my hand.
Okie dokie.
And we're just going to take all the ingredients and put it in a food I can't even
Food processor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome.
That's why you're on the show with me.
I'm just the good-looking guy.
He's the good-looking guy, you know, that says the right things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can see Danny out there, Ken Adams out there going, yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
There's Mama going, oh no.
Oh no, not again.
Yep. So.
Nothing new though.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing the Spanikopita thing here. Or the spinach artichoke copita. And it's just really simple.
Asparakopia.
Yep. Okay. And this is just, at home, what I want you to think of is using your imagination. We're going to cut up some of these really nice peppers. Okay? And I'm going to do the steak. So we can be doing some of this. What we've done is while Mike was setting up the studio for us, we actually started cooking some of the spinach Asparakopia.
That's why I'm here.
That's right. That's why you're here.
Guy to tell you.
You're just a good-looking guy that comes in and saves the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So the steak, I'm just gonna, instead of putting it on the grill, what we can do is we can just put it on. We have a skillet here. It's already hot, and that's what we'll be doing. So why don't I let you go for a second, and we'll be right back.
Joe. Steven. Eric, over here. I'll take him right there. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Over here. Go somewhere.
Okay,
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We had to take a short commercial break to take the stuff out of the oven so we can put the new stuff in.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up bell pepper really quickly.
Now what I did was I took the liberties during the break to fry up those potato chips, if you will. And then I did the other fries. So they're looking pretty darn good. Okay. So we'll put them all together.
Alrighty.
There we go. So that didn't take long, believe it or not. Didn't take long. And what we were also doing was preparing the steak.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, Mike, you got a piece of that while we're cooking it. And it's looking good. And just to save time, we did it off camera. So what I'm going to show you is basically we took a steak. Bada bing.
Bada bing, bada bing.
And I walked right over.
Hey,
and put it on.
There you go. Easy as that.
Boy, that was difficult. Woo!
How'd you ever get through that?
You know, I don't know.
Just words of enlightenment, I guess.
I tell you, it's a tough row.
It really is. It's terrible.
Yeah. So now you're doing that. You know, what I could be doing is we could teach people how to, the whole peppercorns.
This is how you make a peppercorn stick right here. This is basically what it is. Oh.
Kind of like bounces all over the place.
No.
You know? And I could take a spoon, and you can either grind it up yourself, or the old-fashioned way, you used to take the mortar and pestle.
Yep, that's actually what I was looking for, but taking with the Crandalls, we improvise.
That's right.
So
we probably left it at home.
Probably. Yeah, that or we don't have one. No, I'm pretty sure we have one. Yeah, we definitely have one. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to throw a stick of butter on the old stovetop over here.
Okay. And I was throwing a whole stick of butter on there?
Yep, whole stick of butter.
Wow. What's that for now?
Now that's for the red pepper. Because we're only going to use a little bit on the steak, but I know I want it around the house. I don't know about you.
Oh, so we're just making a lot just to make it and keep it in the refrigerator.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, I almost had a heart attack. I almost had a heart attack. All that butter in this one meal. It was like, whoa, that's way too much. We're trying to be healthy. We've had people on the show who come in.
The Asparakopia.
Oh my goodness.
You can see it's looking very good.
Asparagus copita. Let me put that right here.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. We've had different people on the show, of course, with healthy things and telling us what a good recipe would be. This actually looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Now you have some hollandaise sauce. I know you don't really have it around the house, but the traditional way to make a hollandaise sauce is with egg yolks, actually.
Egg yolks.
Egg yolks, oil, clarified butter, cream, and white wine, and bay leaf.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. And you reduce the white wine with the bay leaf and the salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And what you have to do is you have to do it over a double boiler, because you have to take the egg mixture and it can't cook all the way. Then you got scrambled eggs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's a very, very difficult sauce to make. It actually took me 2 times the first time I made it as well.
I remember on a date one time where your mother, well, we were courting. She was trying to cook me
I'll take some of that.
Filet mignon on the grill, and she was making homemade hollandaise sauce. And oh my goodness, it just came out that we put it aside and got the Knorrs and put the packet in and made a brand new one. But it was salvaged later on.
It's a very tough sauce.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed that she would go to that length to
impress you.
To impress me. That's right. Boy, hope it's still paying off. Hi, dear. How are you?
How you doing?
That's right. All right, so the Tostitos, as you can probably see right here, are for the artichoke.
Yep.
Dip. I'll open those up.
On its way.
Yep.
Very close.
Okay, put those right here.
Over here, you can see I made the sauce out of the balsamic vinaigrette reduction. Put it on. It's very thick and syrupy, but it will make an incredible sauce.
It almost looks very syrupy, too syrupy, doesn't it?
It almost does, but it isn't.
All right, so I'm going to try this right here. See this?
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's very good.
Yeah. What I was thinking some hollandaise sauce. It's a little dry, so maybe, an extra dip in the butter, or possibly some hollandaise sauce or béarnaise sauce.
Béarnaise sauce, hollandaise sauce. Because the goat cheese is very moist, believe it or not, in here. And the phyllo dough has that dryness to it, you know? And the asparagus are still right there. So, it's very good. It's very good. Good job.
Yep. As you can see, I'm just preparing the steak right here. With the syrup.
Can you see that, Mike? In the other camera?
Yeah, you usually got something dripping down the plate as well.
Oh, yeah. So all this is balsamic vinegar that you cook.
Yes.
Reduce the water out of it.
Yep.
And put a little sugar in it, or
just
what?
A little sugar. Take away the bitter taste of it.
Yep.
And voila.
Wow. That's amazing. So, we have this and that.
We have this and that and this and that.
Okay.
We got your potatoes.
Okay. So we're going to have 2 things, right? We're going to have the steak with the reduction. The potato chips, we can do 1 or 2 things. We can do with the julienne fries on this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got the other ones out.
Yep.
I always like to pat the French fries, you know?
Pat them? Yeah, to get the oil out.
Get the oil. Even though you cook it at a high heat, you know, that Weston, he supposedly, you know, it gets every drop and stuff.
Yep.
It really, you know.
It really doesn't.
Yeah. That's Florence Henderson.
Florence Henderson?
Yeah. Okay. All right. That looks good. That looks good. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going up against the clock again for the half hour.
Yep, that's usually how it happens.
Yep. Yep. But this is pretty simple. And the French fries are just tremendously easy. The thing I like about the sweet potato French fries are they're meaty, and some people don't like them because they are meaty. But on other times they're and they give you that little flavor, you know, a little different.
Oh yeah.
Which is different.
Always.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So,
alright, so what we're gonna do.
Alright, let me clean this up a little.
Oh yeah, we gotta clean it up for the showcase.
Yep.
You know, because we got the Price is Right going on here. And would Brad Crandall please come on down? Hey.
So yeah, we're saying happy graduation to the class of 2008, and of course your youngest brother.
Yep.
Our youngest son is part of that class. Hi, Cameron. How you doing? All your friends.
Hi, Cammy.
Cammy. That's right. So congratulations.
As much as you can.
That's right. And I know that a class of 2004 who graduated from this school is now in their senior year or graduated. So, yeah.
Yep.
So congratulations.
Well, thank you.
2 degrees.
2 degrees.
What's the, one is in culinary and one is in?
Food service management.
Food service management.
Food service.
Very good.
So I can get
Culinary.
in the business of management.
That's right. Not bad for a couple $100,000, right? I know. I was talking to Dave Bethany's dad the other day. He's from Syracuse. They're going to Syracuse.
Yep.
And he's finishing up too.
That's not at a cheap school.
No. Amazing what $250,000 will get you for your degree, you know?
Yeah.
But hopefully you'll be people of the world and we're adding value to the society. Isn't that pretty heavy? You see Dan Wolf going, oh my goodness gracious.
Oh,
yeah.
Alright, so what I do was I basically took the roasted, or well, it's not roasted red pepper, the red pepper, butter, simple butter, and I put it with the Asparakopia. Okay. I drizzled a little bit of the red pepper butter over the Asparakopia.
How's that look?
It's looking good. It's not done yet, but for the purpose of the show, we're gonna have to bring it out here.
Okay.
Now, where are those chips?
Right there in front of you. I put them right there.
Beautiful.
Okay. So here's the, and I see you probably wanted. Oh man.
What's up?
Nothing. It's hot, so watch out.
Oh.
So this is probably So probably you do this.
A little bit of that.
Yeah.
And a little bit of eating it. Look at that. Look at that. And if you want a good alternative to the Parmesan up the top is to take some mozzarella. And if you have some mozzarella lying around, maybe you make a pizza and you got some extra. Yeah. Throw it over the top. It looks beautiful. I mean, as you can see, the Parmesan cheese is melted into it. It looks immaculate. But so we have the restaurant Spinach Artichoke Dip. Now, come on, tell me this wouldn't be a hit at any party. Any party.
This is very good.
Bring it out. And we have the balsamic vinaigrette reduction on the steak.
This just looks so fancy. It really
does. That's on the peppercorn steak now because we crushed the peppercorns up ourselves and sprinkled it over. And then we have your sweet potato fries. Yeah. And over here we have the Asparakopia. Yeah. And the red pepper, simple butter. Simple because
you just make the butter.
Throw it in there. Yeah. Whereas the complex is maybe you're making a lobster butter and you just throw in the shell. You can't eat the shell.
Oh, I see. Simple versus complex.
The flavor sets into it. Okay. So we got the simple red bell pepper butter over that steak with the Asparakopia and
And an appetizer.
And an appetizer.
We can do that.
We're ready to go.
Ready to rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Must be that time.
It must be that time.
So
I'm Art Crandall.
And I'm Art Crandall.
And thank you once again.
Cooking with the Crandalls. Take care.
Good job.